All right, we've all heard the news as of March 2025 that Harvard is going to be free for families that make less than $200,000 per year as a household income. Now, this may seem very fascinating to a lot of you, but what a lot of students don't understand is most Ivy League university, the 8 that do exist, offer this opportunity to all students. It's been an unsaid rule, and each year they just move around that threshold a little bit. Harvard is the first one to openly say that anyone who gets admitted and makes less than $200,000 has to pay nothing. And it's true, there's no conditions applied or anything like that. It's true for domestic students, it's true for international students. All you have to do is get accepted. And this is because they truly value education. They want to accept the brightest and best students in the world, and they do not want you to worry about cost of education. So with that in mind, I thought it might be really cool to make a list and give you guys a watch out college list of some colleges that offer some of the highest scholarships to students. Now, these may not be the Ivy Leagues because, as we know, Ivy Leagues already have that threshold, but nevertheless, I found these colleges to be some great ones to keep in your potential college list as the applications are about to open. Now, this data that I've put together comes by through the US News, and interestingly enough, Harvard wasn't even in the top 20 colleges that offer most financial aid to international students. So let's take a look at a few universities that are on the list. The first one on our list is Vassar College. This one was founded in 1861, so a really long time ago. Now, the college itself is located in Poughkeepsie, New York State, and it's known for its liberal arts-based majors as well as interdisciplinary majors too. Their acceptance rate is 19%, so pretty competitive to get in, and the tuition fee is at a huge amount of $70,000 per year. The best part is that they offered an average international scholarship of $86,000 per year. Now, you don't have to be a math genius, but if you think about it, $86,000 is way more than $70,000 tuition fee, which means that they're actually providing the scholarship sufficient enough to cover your living expenses, food, and other educational-based expenses when you're studying on the campus. So this is a huge deal and definitely a good college to keep in your list. Another one of the Stevens sisters college is Wesley College, which was founded in 1870. Now, Hillary Clinton graduated from this university and is an alumni, so it's pretty cool. And this college is known for its majors around economics, computer science, political science, social studies, and other interdisciplinary majors. It's located in Wesley, Massachusetts, and is an all-women's college. With an acceptance rate of even lower at 14%, the tuition fee is $86,000 per year, but they provided international students an average of $67,000 per year of financial aid. So extremely competitive, but a great place to be. Number 3 is the oldest Catholic university, founded in 1789, which is Georgetown University. Known for its majors in political science, economics, finance, a notable alumni is Bill Clinton. It's located in Washington, D.C., and it has an even lower acceptance rate of just 12%. Now, this is a pretty popular university, and I personally know a lot of students who actually have this in their dream college category. The tuition fee being $68,000 per year, this university also offers an average scholarship to international students, which is way more, at $85,000 per year. So pretty much 100% to cover your tuition, living, food, and whatnot. Founded in 1838, number 4 on our list is Duke University. It's known for its Gothic architecture and world-class facilities. Honestly, it's a dream of mine to actually visit the campus. Because of these videos, I've visited so many college campuses throughout the US, and Duke is still on my list, so maybe someday. But it's known for its majors in political science as well as biomedical-based STEM fields, and it has a great selections of majors that you can choose from. Now, obviously, it's not an Ivy League, but it does have the acceptance rate of 1 at just 6%, which is super competitive. Interestingly, each year, this university tops at the most number of applications received at over 50,000 applicants, which is a huge number. Just to give you a ballpark, typical colleges receive anywhere between 10, 20,000 applications each cycle, so Duke is definitely winning in that race. Now, they have a tuition fee of anywhere between $65,000 to $70,000 per year, and they offer a generous amount of financial aid to international students at over $80,000 to cover everything: tuition, room, board, all of it. Number 5 on our list is Amherst College. It is a liberal arts college founded in 1821. Some of the popular majors include economics, math, and political science. And in my opinion, this is the hidden gem of all 5 universities that I've mentioned. And I'll tell you why. Only 15,000 applications were received last year. And a lot of students don't know this, but this university is need blind for international students, which means that in your application, if you say, yes, I need financial aid, they will not treat your application differently. On the other hand, need-aware university, that 90% of the universities in the US are, when you say that you need financial aid, they will basically treat your application differently. Indirectly, people who do not need financial aid have a better and more chance of getting accepted compared to those students that ask for financial aid. But in the case of need-blind universities, everyone stands an equal chance, whether you ask for financial aid or you don't ask for financial aid. So Amherst College is one of the best ones to apply for, in my opinion. At an acceptance rate of 7%, they have a huge tuition fee of $70,000 per year. But on the other hand, they offer an average financial aid of more than $80,000 to international students, generous enough to cover all of it: tuition, room, board. Now, if you think about it, almost all of the universities that I spoke about gives you a full ride, and so many students don't know. I understand that you have a lot of dreams and aspirations to apply to the flashy universities like the Ivy Leagues, including Harvard, MIT, Stanford, and the list goes on for like the next 10 to 15 more colleges. But not everybody gets accepted. So if you go and try to apply to some things that have a little bit better of an acceptance rate at maybe between 10 to 20%, or even between like 5 to 20%, that would put you in a much more reasonable and realistic expectation to actually get accepted. Taking a look at stats like how many people apply is very important, and how much aid the university gives as well. Because if your priority is getting financial aid, you need to have that information before you even apply. Remember, applying to these colleges is not free, so make sure you do your research beforehand. Now, I know there are going to be people in the comments coming at me saying that I didn't include Cornell, Columbia, and other universities, but we already know that these Ivy Leagues provide a generous amount of financial aid. So the point of this list was to give you some lesser known but equally prestigious universities that you could potentially apply for. If you're watching till this point, I want to lighten the mood a little bit. I want to know from you, what is the one monument that you want to see in the entire world? For me, for the longest time, it was the Eiffel Tower, but I recently took a vacation with my husband and we went and visited Paris. It was great. We took the cruise ride, saw the Eiffel Tower from various viewpoints, day, night, and it was something like a dream come true. So what's yours? Put that in the comments below, and like the video if you're watching till this point. Subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.